future of wrestling.
Welcome to the first Slapdown of the new season. We are here live in front of everybody here tonight. We are in for a stacked card. Hogan watching over as he always does, that son of a bitch. But it doesn't matter here tonight, as we just saw the start to show off. Zombie Shrek and Dorf Liggleton going at it verbally. They're going to go on it physically tonight here. And on top of that, we got an even more packed show. I'm here by myself. My name's CJ Velvet. I forgot to say my name. I apologize. I'm excited. We're getting into the new season. Unbelievable new intro, new arena. This looks great. I can't get over the fact how good this looks. And speaking of looking good, this match card is looking phenomenal. We are here live from Boston, Massachusetts. This Boston crowd looking so fired up. Coming off a hot episode of Brawl. Gonna go some follow-up here now. I mean, we got some matches to call. What do we got coming up on the card here? Starting off here tonight, Mr. Sandman going one-on-one with Bizarro Murphy. Somewhat, I would say, of a rematch from Oh My God Mania 2. First time these two will be seeing each other one-on-one in the ring, but Mr. Sandman looked unstoppable at Oh My God Mania 2. And on top of that, the challenge has been laid down by Kamala Harris. Fatal 4-way elimination women's matchup. Number 1 contender will be the new number 1 contender for the matchup at Bash the Beach. These 4 women will get into more detail as that match comes up. Also tonight, returning Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse going up against the Tiger Kings, Joe Exotic and King from Tekken. Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse definitely looking to get some momentum going in the Bash the Beach up against the Butabis, who have been undefeated. Also, making his official debut here tonight, Andre the 3000 will go one-on-one with David Blaine. David Blaine did not win the Oh My God or fucking piece of trash championship, but Andre the 3000 has a chance at the Internet Championship against Patrick Mahomes, so definitely be watching that one in our main event as we just announced. Zombie Shrek, Dorf Liggleton, former 3-time Jeremax World Champion going against the former ICCW World Champion. A main event a mega event CPV is going to be happening here live tonight. As we get started, I guess it's the Angry Video Game Nerd. He was not on the card last week. He did end the show giving us code breaker to Bonesaw McGraw. So we'll see what... I don't know what his problem is, what he's coming out here for. I mean, he is the world champion. You'd think you'd want to see him. But, you know, he's had some issues with Hogan. Clearly, Hogan was eyeing Bonesaw McGraw to take out Angry Video Game Nerd back to the beach shop. Captain Murphy won the number 1 contendership matchup at Brawl, as you all would have saw if you saw the episode. As to what Angry Video Game Nerd's looking for, I'm not sure. As we saw the rundown, I don't have him anywhere. He's making a grand entrance with that beautiful ICCW World Championship here. I'm curious what he has to say. I guess he's going for a microphone. Let's find out what he wants here, right now. Oh, dear. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, if other than Hogan maybe just not liking Angry Video Game Nerd as we saw at the end of Oh My God, Mania 2. He's not wrong. Absolutely. You want to see your world champion at least on the show. Maybe not, you don't have to wrestle every week, but you want to see him. Oh no. The Angry Video Game Nerd not happy with the new hirings with Bonesaw McGraw. Angry Video Game Nerd looking, demanding for a matchup here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. My fucking God. People are not holding back from Hogan. Chris Angel said talked about his sex tapes. We'll see if Hogan answers the call from the world champion. There he is, making his way down. What's Hogan have to say? Oh, my God. That's quite the claim. I'm calling him a waste of time preparing for his matchup that he booked himself at Bash the Beat Shop against Chris Angel. Oh, Hogan's going to send out one of the new guys, or the Goons, as the Angry Video Game Nerd had called them. He won't get past him tonight. Oh, I guess we've got an impromptu matchup starting right here, right now. Who's it going to be? Who's Angry Video Game Nerd's opponent? Oh! Wow! Made his debut on the episode of Scraps and 10 against Patrick Mahomes for the Internet title. Randy the Ram Robinson. I guess this is official new signee to ICCW under this new Hogan era. Randy the Ram Robinson is going to go one-on-one against our world champion Angry Video Game Nerd. He took Patrick Mahomes to the limit in their matchup on Scraps. If you missed it, episode 10. The first of the debuting new sets and all of this, with the Hogan face at the top. He couldn't get the job done. The Internet title still around the waist of Patrick Mahomes. But, I mean, he might have a shot here. He might have took that back, learned from his mistakes. And now he has a chance to beat our world champion. Hogan saying he's not going to get past Randy the Ram Robinson. Angry Video Game Nerd will not get past Randy the Ram Robinson here tonight. We'll see if that is the case. Is this going to be... If Randy can bring what he brought in his matchup with Patrick Mahomes, Angry Video Game Nerd is going to be for a heck of a fight as he gets warmed up there. And Randy looking unfazed. Ref, here we go. Bell is rung and Angry Video Game Nerd right off the hop. Shoulder tackle there, taking him right out, wasting no time. He's been very antsy wanting to get a matchup going. But, oh, look at Randy giving it straight back to the Video Game Nerd himself. But there he goes, laying in those right hands. My God. Look at him. Just putting it in, making Randy feel all this big clothesline to drop him down. And Angry Video Game Nerd just excited to be here in front of this crowd. And then throwing those punches to the face. Look at that. Making Randy just every bit of this. Look at that. Looking relentless here. Not letting Randy have a second to breathe. Giving me not a second to breathe as I call that big knee to the chest to Randy the Ram Robinson. Randy back up. Big boot. Randy the Ram. I mean, it's a big victory. He wasn't able to take Patrick Mahomes out, but he was able to kind of take him to the limit. Angry Video Game Nerd, huge target on his back. I mean, especially in the case of Hogan and his, I would say, goons, as Angry Video Game Nerd would called it. I mean, this man ended Oh My God Mania 2, flipping off the new general manager, giving him a code breaker to end it all down. So, as Hogan is off here focused on Chris Angel, clearly, because he wouldn't want to face him himself, Angry Video Game Nerd, you gotta think, is just gonna have a non-stop beratement of just Hogan goons. Who else has Hogan signed? I mean, right now, other than who we'll find out with this women division tonight, which I'm not too sure. We saw the picture. I don't want to guarantee anything. I mean, if you think you know who it is, let me know. We'll find out here soon. But as Angry Video Game Nerd comes back up with the punches, you gotta think Hogan wants to wear AVGN down. Say he's claiming he's going to be one of the worst champions. He will be the worst champion in the history of ICCW, which is very disrespectful. This man's a former internet champion. And I mean, now, world champion, as they run into each other. Randy capitalizing on the mistake of Angry Video Game Nerd. Big drop kick to the back of the head. You got to think. AVGN, good on him. Wanting to get in the ring, wanting to entertain, wanting to show the world. Big sling blade there. But Hogan, I'm sure if Angry Video Game Nerd says, I want a steel cage match, Hogan will book it. Because he wants to wear down AVGN. And so then when he has to defend that title, which is against Captain Murphy at Bash at the Beat Shop, he's not going to be 100%. Now, I don't know if the expectation was for Captain Murphy to beat Bonesaw McGraw, as we have Randy the Ram going for the pin here. 1, 2 count. World Champion's still in this. Captain Murphy, I don't know if the plan was for him to win. I mean, it's never a plan to win, but Hogan was putting a lot of stock in the Bonesaw McGraw if you saw Brawl. So maybe Hogan he's okay with it, not too sure. They run into each other there again. Randy the Ram chops and punches, hits the ropes. Run into each other again. These two can't figure it out. Big clothesline to the Angry Video Game Nerd. So, yeah, I don't know. The strategy of Hogan, I'm not too sure. He definitely... Maybe he wants the people to forget about the Angry Video Game Nerd as the world champion. Nice jawbreaker there by the champ. Again, we don't know. We know, as we see tonight in our main event, Zombie Shrek's going to go one-on-one with Dorf Liggleton. And, I mean, Zombie Shrek demanding a rematch himself, wanting to take out all the new hires here tonight. Now, a new hire, Michael Scott, was the one to hire Dorf Liggleton. Gave him an ironclad contract, and if you've ever watched Jeremax, you know the history between those two men goes back very long way. So how they're able to coexist here, I don't know. We're going to have to find out here down the line. Look at that, big chops to the stomach, or the chest, sorry. It's Angry Video Game Nerd goes for the pin. 2, kick out. AVGN not putting in enough of the work here yet. Randy the Ram laying down trying to catch his breath. Might have been cut open as Angry Video Game Nerd telling him to get to his feet. Look at big power slam. Slamming him down like an accordion. That's a phrase. Dropping the knee down. Gravity doing half the work. AVGN doing the other half. Saying this is done. Let's see when he goes. Dropping the elbow again to the face of the bleeding Randy the Ram Robinson. Randy back up to his feet. What's he looking to do here? Look at this. For a man that had supposedly maybe died at the end of The Wrestler, the movie, he is looking very fit, very agile, very athletic. I believe The Wrestler came out in 2008. I think I'm old. Randy the Ram, big one-legged drop kick, drops down the champion here. And look at that. Big kick to the head, Insaguri kick. Without even grabbing the leg, what's he looking to do here now? Oh, look at that pedigree! Shades of Triple H and the former contestant in the Bizarro Challenge, the One Horseman. And Randy is pumped. I would be too. You've got the champion on his last leg here from what it seems. Whip it to the ropes. They're going to bump into each other again. No, sling blade. Nicely applied. You think Randy might be on the cusp of something here. I mean, if he beats the champ here tonight, maybe Hogan just switches the matchup. Maybe it's Randy the Ram versus AVGN at Bash the Beat Shop. Maybe Hogan just wants to fucking pull the title off of AVGN. There's a lot going on here. Dragon Screw. Look at that, AVGN. Definitely fighting. Fighting to just stay into this matchup. Submission move. Looks like knee bar there, but AVGN way too close to the ropes. Randy the Ram Robinson doing a heck of a job here in this this impromptu matchup. Laying all of his stuff in. Going for here, another submission move. This one's the center of the ring. Is AVGN going to tap out right here, right now? His first match into the new season. Is AVGN, our world champion, going to lose? Locked in, submission applied. What, one-legged camel clutch? Is that what we're going to call that? Is AVGN just holding on for dear life? Randy the Ram's got those hands just gripped upon the face. And there we go. It slips right out. AVGN back into this. King the Ninja Callbreaker! Out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! To the pin! Oh my god! Is that it? 1, 2, 3! With the Callbreaker out of nowhere, the Angry Video Game Nerd gets the victory over Hulk Hogan's quote-unquote goon, Randy the Ram Robinson. Oh my goodness! As if we can catch these replays here. Big running power slam. That's not even what that is, but I'm going to call it that anyways because I don't give a shit because it's an actual goddamn replay. The kick out of Randy. The big move there. by Randy the Ram Robinson as we go for another pin. AVGN gets his impromptu matchup, and he gets his impromptu win here tonight. Hogan said he was not going to get past Randy the Ram Robinson. That is not being seen as the case here. As we see another in the replay here, pedigree nicely applied. That could have been in the end of the match, but there's that surprise code breaker. Congratulations to the angry video game nerd. Finally getting his spot on TV here. World champion. Heck of a victory. Wow. Unbelievable. We got Randy the Ram officially on the roster from the way this seems. As Hogan said, it's one of his new guys. He brought in Bonesaw. He's brought in Randy. What else is under Hogan here? What can we expect from Hulk Hogan? I feel like a lot of ego-driven decisions will be made under the Hogan regime. And one of those decisions will be trying to pull off the title. But there's Hogan talking to Murphy. See, yeah, he was supposed to lose. That's what I'm saying. He thought he was going to lose. I knew it. I mean, Bonesaw's probably not cheap. He was in a Marvel movie, so, I mean, you know how they go now. Fucking billion-dollar industry they are. Told him he should have taken the loss. Taking the L, as is what he's calling. He's trying to stay hip. Yes, he is. Captain Murphy, former ICCW World Champion. Won the main event as Oh My God Mania, the first one. And he wants his title back. This man has not had a one-on-one rematch for the world title since he lost it at Matinee Massacre against Zombie Shrek. Oh my God. These guys are just going off on each other here. Just whatever. Well, Hogan is not some happy about that. Well, we're going to have to go to commercial break. We'll be back. Actually, no. We're going commercial break after this. I fucked up. After commercial coming up, Mr. Sandman versus Bizarro Murphy. Fuck that up. Thanks, people in the back. Fuck you.
Cindy the Clown!
Did you not see Apocalypse War?
Oh, I am the third right.
Is it an actual... It's an actual Big Mac!
It's the Drizzles.
Of half man, half drugs, ass to clubs, bad boy, that's what's up. After bucks, crush crews after us. No games, we ain't laughing much. Nothing but big things. Check the hit list, how we twist shit. What changed with the name? We still here, you're rocking with the best. Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write checks. Who's the boss? Dudes is lost. Don't think cause I'm iced out, I'ma cool off. Who else but me? And if you don't feel me, that means you can't touch me. It's ugly, trust me. Get it right, dog, we ain't never left. We just move in silence and rep to the death. It's official, I survived what I've been through. Y'all got drama, the saga continues. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, cause it's bad boy for life.
As we come back from the commercial break, called at the right time, we've got Mr. Sandman going one-on-one with Bizzaro Murphy. The dominance that this man showed at Oh My God of Mania 2, unbelievable. Took Reba just out as if she was nothing. And now, knowing that he's a part of the evil council that holds Harry Potter and Betty, I mean, and they're trying to scout fucking Sam Nathan Gregory. So, I mean, if that group can get any more bigger, it's gonna be, like, scary. It's gonna be scary. I mean, it's already scary as it is. I mean, this man alone is a beast by himself. If you missed Oh My God of Mania 2, go back. It's on demand 24/7. Wherever you want, you can click it. Click, click, click. But, I mean, and if you get, I mean, Harry Potter's already a beast in his own self. Betty has been quite the right-hand man, was able to cause chaos early on in Season 2 before I took it over. Or Michael Scott, or whoever. I took over, as I say, as in commentary. But, I mean, Mr. Sandman. Like, this guy, unbelievable. If Bizzaro Murphy and Reba had not taken out Betty at Oh My God of Mania 2, we might not even have seen him. Former #1 contender, speak of the devil himself, that sick son of a bitch, Bizzaro Murphy. I don't know where the fuck Reba is. We haven't seen Reba since Oh My God of Mania 2. And look at him, he's just still as happy as gung-ho as ever. I mean, we got two men that, like, one guy's scary as shit, and the other guy's fucking insane. I mean, pick whatever you want. Bizzaro Murphy. This guy, I mean, saw an advantage. If you missed last season, this guy, Reba, was hit by Michael Scott in his car. Bizzaro Murphy forced Michael Scott to tell him where Reba was, and then inserted her with Bizarro juice, is what we're calling it, and turned her into a monster. And even his monster couldn't contain even, like, get even a little bit of the action against Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman, I mean, it was definitely a surprise to see him. So we got a little, maybe a tiny bit more tape on him. You just gotta wonder if Bizzaro Murphy is down for the challenge here. He's a former #1 contender for the world title. But look at him, he's just like whatever. He's just so nonchalant about this. But Mr. Sandman, if you ever come in interaction with this guy, he's one tough son of a bitch. Like, what more do you expect? Well, I guess here we go, matchup Bizzaro Murphy and Mr. Sandman. Look at that. One punch, he's down. One punch, and Bizzaro Murphy is down to Mr. Sandman. Look at this. Look, left and right. This man is a boxer. Put your hands up, Captain Bizzaro Murphy. Sorry, look at him. Look at the size of this guy. And we have a lot of big guys in here. I mean, there's guys that are bigger than Mr. Sandman. The physique of this guy is unreal. But, like, this guy's a pro boxer. Look at that. Another clubbing blow. And look at him just rubbing it in here. Bizzaro Murphy can't even get him moving. One punch and he's back on the mat and he just walks over him. Oh my God. What are you supposed to do? Big power move here. Slamming him down. And look at that. Just More just rubbing in the fan of the crowds, driving the elbow to the chest of Bizarro Murphy. My God, this guy's looking like... This guy's a former world champion, and he's looking like fucking Stormy last season. Even Stormy's gone. This is a sight to see. Look at the strength. Slamming him down. Captain Murphy finally back up to his feet. Maybe getting some offense and some kicks and some punches here. Look at that. Finally fighting back. But no. With a big headbutt. I'm sure this man has a hard head too. As a boxer, I mean, you're getting blow for blow for blow. Getting those calluses. Look at this. Look at this. What is a man supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Whip it to the corner. Big splash. My God. And you're getting him on the calf and the ankle there. Kick to the back. Running the ropes. And look at that. Just driving him down. Is this the end? Going for the pin. 1, 2. No. Bizarro Murphy is still in this. What is the deal here? Now does Captain Bizarro Murphy, fucking too many goddamn Murphys. He went for the top rope, and Mr. Sandman is just punching him in the face. Just punching him in the face. Picks him right back up. Collar and elbow, whipping to the ropes here. Not much else he can do. Big boot. Booting Bizarro Murphy inside out. Bizarro Murphy can't do anything here. He can't do anything. Big toss. Again, showing off that power. How you... Look at this. Look at this. He hasn't done much other than punch the shit out of Bizarro Murphy. Running the ropes here. Oh, my God. Went for a clothesline. Oh! Blew him the fuck up. To the pin. 1, 2. No. Bizarro Murphy's still in this. I don't know how. There's barely even a dent into Mr. Sandman here. Oh, no, he's got him finally down on his feet. Oh, Bizarro, that's not the smart move. Mr. Sandman straight back up. Oh, big shoulder tackle. Taking him down. Knee to the face. No, maybe it spoke too soon. What needs Bizarro Murphy here? Oh, a big headbutt of his own. As Mr. Sandman is now on the receiving end of the punishment that he was giving out to Bizarro Murphy, going for the pin. Bizarro trying to get out of this. I don't even know if that's... Yeah, it's not even a 1. Not even a 1 count. And now Mr. Sandman... Oh, big clothesline in the corner by Bizarro Murphy. Bizarro using all of his fight that he can. Dropping the elbow to the lower back. Picks up Mr. Sandman. Let's see here. Whip it to the ropes. Last time he did that, he didn't get him. Oh, trying to follow him up. Went for the clothesline, missed it. Oh, and here we go. Maybe Bizarro Murphy got a little too cocky. Look at, he's just tossing him. Tossing him around like he is nothing. And look at him. Showing off. This man is one scary son of a bitch. Oh! Oh my God! Devastating right hand. Now what? No! Drives him right down. I mean, what? Oh, and there we go. Another right hand. To the submission. My God, does Bizarro Murphy have anything left? 2 right hands to the face. And Mr. Sandman just let go of that submission move, whip it to the ropes. Oh, they run into each other. Oh, again! Oh, my God! Oh, is that enough? Ref for the pin. 1, 2. That is it. Oh, my God. Mr. Sandman just turned off the lights to Bizarro Murphy. I mean, Bizarro fought back near the end of this here. Found one last one, and there's one of the punches. And they were usually driving him into the mat. This man, look at that. There it is again. Like, Bizarro Murphy's not a human. Or normal human, I should say. But I mean, 3 right hands to the face from Mr. Sandman. Not good. That's not good for your brain. As he celebrates here. Mr. Sandman, hell of a victory. This is someone to look out for down the line. And speaking of looking out, there's Betty, also a member of the Evil Council. Waiting on Sam Nathan Gregory. We haven't seen him yet. We haven't seen him. It's golden opportunity to join the biggest group, the Evil Council. Claiming that it's his future. Oh my God. I mean, their targets are set on Sam. They're eagerly waiting his reply. It's just, I don't know. That'd be a scary foursome. Backstage now, and there's Barfo. Looking for Kyle Wake. Fucker, Tucker. Tucker, like Otis and Tucker? Why is Tucker? Yeah, do you even wrestle, Tucker? What the fuck are you doing here? Why are you here? What is he doing? Why is Tucker here? Well, Barfo says if Tucker sees Kyle Wake, he wants him in the ring next week. I'm looking for taking out the associate, I assume. So we still don't know what the fuck's going on there. Yeah, your career was basically Otis. Okay. All right. Bye, Barfo. Well, that promo from Chris Angel is clearly fired up for his match with Hulk Hogan. But coming up next, fatal 4-way elimination match between these 4 new women to join the roster. One of them looks like Lara Croft. Who are the other ones? Let's find out right now. Here we go. Kamala Harris, Women's World Champion. Who's this? Is that Lois Griffin? It's Lois Griffin. Okay, Lois Griffin's on the roster. All right. I was to say, Kamala Harris, one very cocky woman, but one to always give new opportunity to people. Is the women's roster has basically been overhauled at this point, and she's looking to give a #1 contendership shot to one of these 4 women who wins. As Lois Griffin is on the ICCW roster. I saw Lara Croft, so the bags of the bag, the secrets out of the bag. Lara Croft will be here as well. The first ever woman of CAW, Lara Croft, making it onto the roster. I believe this is her here right now. No, who is this? This lady is very into her element. Who is? Hello? Can somebody give me something? Bayonetta! Okay! Bayonetta is here. Bayonetta from the Bayonetta video game series. Making her debut here. That's going to be quite the interesting competitor. Bayonetta has gone on to fight demons and angels and all this other shit. Sometimes her clothes makes her hair or something. It's very weird. It's very weird. As Bayonetta makes her way in the ring, going up against Lois Griffin. Lara Croft is going to be here as well, and she looks to flex not only on these fans, but looking to flex in this matchup to be the new #1 contender. She's looking over there. We're looking to see who's coming out next. I thought that was fucking Lara Croft. To find out who it is. I'm not even gonna say this one's Lara Croft because I don't know. Yes, it is. There we go, Lara Croft. Like I was saying, the first woman of CAW, the first ever woman to compete in the CAW league over NoDQ.com. NoDQ.com CAW had Lara Croft competing against the likes of like Jason and Freddy and Superman and Batman, and I believe she's over at SCAW as well. Now she's in ICCW. The veteran that she is. We'll see what she's able to do. Can she become the #1 contender and face off against Kamala Harris? It's going to definitely be an interesting set of 4. At least these 3 women are very interesting. Who's the 4th? It was Laura. Always down for an adventure. Looking for some tombs to raid. Where's she looking? She's looking over to the crowds and happiness. And then she says, we got a new signee, a veteran. You don't see many female veterans anymore in the CAW world. So this one here, Lara Croft. I mean, I'd say right from the get-go, may be the favorite. I believe Bayonetta has been in some other promotions before. Lois Griffin, I don't know. Maybe the one with the least amount of fighting experience. I think she did that one episode of boxing. Now, who's this? Who's this gonna be? She's on her way out. It's Mulan! Okay! Mulan! Gonna make a man out of these 4 women. Look at that, it's quite the 4. Lara Croft, Lois Griffin, Bayonetta, and Mulan. One of these 4 women are gonna be facing off against Kamala Harris at Batch of the Beach Up. Elimination matchup here. We're gonna find out here tonight. We'll see. Let's see if Mulan. What can Mulan do here? I don't know if Mulan's been in any other leagues before. I'm sure she has, but I don't know. She's making her ICCW debut here tonight in front of this crowd here in Boston, Massachusetts. What is she? I don't. At this point, you give the edge to Lara Croft, the only one that I know. She's been in the CAW game for a long, long time. As we see Bayonetta, we saw Lois Griffin before. There is Lara Croft, and there is Mulan. 4-way elimination, fatal 4-way match. Here we go. Bayonetta going thrown onto the ring apron. Lois Griffin going right to Lara Croft. Bayonetta thrown to the outside. Look at Lois. Okay, Lois Griffin straight to the pin. Is she gonna take Lara Croft out of this? No, not that time yet. Big punch to the face there. Bayonetta giving it right to Mulan. Lois Griffin. Oh, Lara Croft ducking under that. I mean, you gotta believe Kamala Harris. Definitely watching this one. I mean, by the time So My God, a Mania weekend was over, Paris Hilton and Dora the Explorer went on to the Hall of Fame and to retire each other. I mean, like, Chitara is gone. Bye. We didn't do anything. And that bitch Carol Baskin, gone. The fabulous Moolah, gone. Really, what's left, from what I understand, big Luthez press by Lois Griffin. It was Billie Eilish, former women's #1 contender, who faced off against Kamala Harris. Oh, look at Bayonetta dropping Mulan on the outside. Lois Griffin going at Lara Croft. Lara Croft back to her feet. Billie Eilish still involved in this. And former women's world champion Whoopi Goldberg still around. So I mean, we got about 7 women. Look at that stutter on the rope by Lois Griffin. Lara Croft on the outside. Bayonetta going after the leg of Mulan. So I mean, the other 2 women have had shots at Kamala Harris before. Is there any more women? I don't know. Look at that. Laura Croft driving the face Lois Griffin down. Mulan and Bayonetta going out in the ring. Mulan with the big knee. Look, spinning kick. What do we got here from Mulan? No! Was that an ass to the face? German suplex by Lois Griffin on the outside. Mulan going to the top rope, telling her to get the hell up on her feet. What is she going for? Oh, went for the drive kick, but no. And what do we got here? And then what? Whip to the outside. All 4 women on the outside here now. Laura Croft's going for something, but we got a knee bar here on the Bayonetta, and she just kicks her way out of it. We got here slamming her hand. Picking her right back up. What are we looking for here? Big clothesline. Lois Griffin. I said Laura Croft would be probably the favorite here, and Lois Griffin is just beating the piss out of Laura Croft right now. It's Bayonetta going back in the ring and going back out. Mulan just waiting for her. Lois Griffin here. Big DDT onto the outside. Big back kick by Bayonetta. Lois went for the forearm. Laura Croft went for one of her own. Look at Laura. We got a submission move on the outside by Bayonetta on Mulan. I don't know if that counts if she taps out on the outside. Laura Croft throwing Lois Griffin into the barricade there, right into that corner of the barricade. Making her way in the ring, making her way back out. Lois Griffin saying, maybe you need to meet me in the ring. And Laura Croft goes right there. Mulan looking on the leg of Bayonetta. Lois drapes her on the rope. Big back elbow. And takes her down. Look at this. The veteran that she is. Must have picked up some amateur wrestling somewhere along the line. And Bayonetta thrown into the steel steps. Lois Griffin getting beaten by Laura Croft. Mulan going right on Bayonetta. Drop down. Mulan is. Laura Croft dropped down. And what we got here? Big collar and elbow. Russian leg sweep. Sweeping the leg. Drives her back. Lois does. I'm calling that. And Mulan takes down Bayonetta on the outside. Oh, look at that. Neck breaker there by Lois Griffin. Nicely done. I didn't expect this from Lois at all. Mulan. Neck breaker of her own. Oh, my God. Yes, it is. That big stomp by Lois. Mulan now taking advantage of Bayonetta. Look at the Lois Griffin. Whoa! 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 Look at that. Okay. Okay. Look at this. Bayonetta throwing Mulan across there. Lois Griffin throws Laura Croft into the corner. Big punch in the face. Big chop. Knee to the stomach. Let's see here. Big DDT. Laura just trying to roll her way out. Just trying to go for safety. Lois Griffin now going at Mulan and Bayonetta. That might not have been a smart call. Mulan. Both of them changed their attention. Lois Griffin fighting back though. Would you look at this? Whip it to the corner. Mulan saying, let's go. What's Lois looking to do here? Again, look at this. Oh, not even going for the pin. I was going to say she was going to roll her up, but no. Not going to roll her up. Mulan here. Oh, Mulan's got a submission move on Lois Griffin. Laura Croft didn't like that. Laura Croft said, fuck that. You're not making Lois Griffin tap out. She's beating my ass the whole time. Maybe I should beat your ass. Nice hip toss. Mulan wants Laura Croft to her feet. Look at that move by Bayonetta. Laura Croft fighting out of whatever Mulan was going for. Bayonetta punching the face into Lois Griffin. Big clothesline by Laura Croft. All 4 of these women. I mean, the one that looks the least impressive, other than this second, has been Laura Croft this entire match. Oh, clothesline over the top rope. Bayonetta. Laura Croft stands alone in the ring. Oh my God, going to the top. What is she looking to do? It's going to be dangerous. Who's she telling to stand up? What's she got? Big crossbody to Bayonetta from the outside. My goodness. Would you look at that? And there's Lois and Mulan go at each other. Lois Griffin, big DDT to Mulan. This is an elimination match. And there hasn't been elimination yet. Holy shit. Big knee to the stomach. DDT by Bayonetta onto Laura Croft. Lois Griffin throwing Mulan into those steel steps. I don't know if that's legal. But look at this. Was that the end of Laura Croft if there wasn't a rope break? Nicely done by Bayonetta. Again, another rope break. Bayonetta maybe showing her inexperience as Mulan is laying into Lois Griffin on the outside. Big splash to the back of Laura Croft to Bayonetta. She's looking to do it and gonna tug on the arm. Nicely done, Laura Croft. I don't know if she knows if she's in an ICCW ring or a no DQ call ring. Driving her down again. Is this the end? No, Laura Croft, the veteran, does not. Mulan drop kicking the leg out of Lois Griffin, and then Bayonetta with a drop kick of her own. Slamming the hand down. Mulan dropping down Lois Griffin. Laura Croft fighting back here now. Still looking for her first elimination here. Kamala Harris must be just, I would say, foaming at the mouth as a competitor here. If she's looking for stiff competition, she has not been very nice. We got a sharpshooter in the middle of the ring by Laura Croft. Big running clothesline by Lois Griffin. Bayonetta, can she hold on? No! Taps out in the middle of the ring. We've got our first elimination. Laura Croft takes out Bayonetta and then tag team moves against Mulan with Lois Griffin. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my voice. There goes Bayonetta. Lois Griffin punches and kicks here. Big chop, no. Is Lois going to receive here? Is she going to drop her down? Laura Croft squatting. Look at the power that Laura Croft has in the legs to squat Lois Griffin and then suplex her. Big drop kick to the back. Lois has to be feeling this right now. Kick to the head. Stomp to the head. But Lois gives it right back. Mulan looking to get in the middle of this ring action here. Throwing Lois Griffin out of here. And then goes into the ring. And then back out of the ring. What is she looking to do? Mulan here going after Lois. Lois right back up. Laura Croft wants a piece of Mulan. Mulan wants a piece of Lois Griffin. They all want a piece of each other. Nice amateur takedown. Look at her just spinning around on her. Like that, and a slap to the head as an insult to end that. Forearms, no. She looking to do here. Big German suplex right almost into that barricade. Punch to the stomach. Laura Croft there gets a kick to the midsection by Mulan. These three women, I think you got to win. Look at, he catches her there. Look at that. Nice agility, nice athleticism, I should say. Hitting that bulldog. All three of these women not giving themselves a chance to do anything. We're thrown into the steel steps now as Lois Griffin. Someone's got to get in the fucking ring. There we go. Mulan and Laura Croft meet each other in the ring. Big drop kick by the veteran. Mulan slowly to her feet. Lois Griffin saying, I want to get in on this action here. Snap suplex onto Mulan. Lois Griffin all fired up. Laura Croft. What's she going to get here? Look at this. Crossface chicken wing. And Laura Croft. No! No! Laura Croft's done! Mulan's taking out Laura Croft. Kick to the back. It's either Lois or it's Mulan. Who's going to take this one home? Lois into the corner. Throws Mulan. Turns her around. Look at that running, jumping bulldog. Is that the end? Is that Lois's finishing maneuver? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow. Mulan hangs on. What you going for here? Whoa, Mulan somehow avoided that with the most unique fucking avoidance I've ever seen. Stomps her there. Lois Griffin receives a dragon screw from Mulan. What you doing? A big kick there? No. Oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that looked like it hurt. 2. No! It did not hurt enough. It did not hurt enough. Mulan got that crossface chicken wing. That's what took out. Crossface chicken wing. That took out Laura Croft here. Is that going to take out Lois Griffin? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Our #1 contender is Mulan. She's going to go one-on-one with Kamala Harris. Wow. Fantastic. What a fatal 4-way matchup. Bayonetta, the first one to be eliminated by Laura Croft. Mulan then swept the other two with the cross-face chicken wing. Wow! Congratulations to Mulan. She's gonna go against Kamala Harris at Bash at the Beach Shop. Hopefully, Kamala Harris was watching that. I guess she was, because out here she comes now. Is she looking to congratulate? Is she looking to attack? I'm not sure. And she's bringing the belt, thank God. She storms her way down, the vice president. What is she looking to do here? Dressed as Kamala, whose real last name was Harris. As Kamala Harris. Victory at Organized Chaos has given the opportunity now awarded to Mulan. What does she have to say? What does Mulan have to say? Is there going to be a microphone? What's going on here? It's both women in the ring. She's congratulating her. Okay. Kamala's been somewhat of a bitch lately, so I don't know. See, I hope you make a worthy opponent. I mean, she looked pretty damn good in this fatal four-way. Mulan's Chinese. You're not her vice president. She's Chinese, but allowing her to speak. Fuck, I don't speak Mandarin. Does anyone speak Mandarin? Anybody? I don't even know what she's saying. I don't. Does Kamala, like... Good luck to you, too. Well, I hope she said some compliments. Well, we're going to go to commercial break. Join us back, and we've got some more matches. Stay tuned. Don't touch that clicker.
The greatest of all time, Hulk Hogan, right in my hometown, Clearwater Beach, Hogan's Beach Shop. We got it all, brother. We got world title belts. We got wrestling memorabilia. We got Hogan's Beach shirts. We got Hulk Hogan sunglasses. We got the red ones for Hulk Hogan, the black ones for Hollywood Hulk Hogan. We got everything you need right here at Hogan's Beach Shop. What you gonna do, brother, when the greatest beach shop of all time runs wild on you, brother?
Leaving me here on my own. Cruel summer. Now you're gone. You're not.
And now, the ICCW Slam of the Week is brought to you by Glover. Thinking about your best friend's mom? Go grab your Glover on N64.
Open to hit the 20,000 leaf plunge. And as I call it, he's sensing it. I think he was going for it.
Is he gonna hit it?
Boom! There it is! Is that the end? 2, 3, Captain Murphy is gonna be facing Angry Video Game Nerd.
And that was the ICCW Slam of the Week brought to you by Glover, that old N64 game. Grab it, it's everywhere.
As we bow! Oh my god! As we come back for commercial break, Julian's attacking Tyrone Biggums with a shovel. As you saw in Brawl, Ricky was attacked by Tyrone Biggums because of what they did to his son, Uno Dos Tres Niño. And Julian says that they both deserve it. Absolutely not. This all started because Bubbles fucked up in a matchup with Uno Dos Tres Niño. And Julian said, don't ever come near my friends. Ever again, Julian. Amanda's going to protect his friends, but I mean, what they did to Uno, they stole his briefcase. We haven't seen Uno since the attack. And they drove off. I mean, this has got bad blood. The whole reason that the Trailer Park Boys are in this are because of Tyrone Biggums. They were selling them weed through the table. Oh my god. Someone go check on Tyrone. And as we check on Tyrone, coming up next, Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse, the Tiger Kings, tag team matchup. Goodness gracious. Poor Tyrone. We don't even know where Uno Dos Tres Nino is. These shows are just so chaotic. We have to move on. I apologize. But out comes the Tiger Kings. Joe Exotic and King have been joined as a tag team since last season. We don't know the relationship, nor do we care, but they are a tag team. Joe brought in King because he didn't feel he could do it in the singles ring, so he got in the competition for the tag team. But they're going up against a veteran tag team from Season 1, Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse, who beat Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes at the pre-show on Oh My God Mania 2. Don't even know why. The Rhodes just came out cutting promos. So we'll see. I guess, can they get off on the right foot, or will Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse get their way into the tag team matchup with hopefully with the victory here tonight? And here they come. The boys are back in town. Officially signed to the roster. Challenging Butabis at the Bash at the Beach Shop for the ICCW tag titles. Those men have held on to those titles for a long time. Like, you gotta find competition. What the fuck are you doing here? Hi, bud. My dog's here and he's fucking soaking wet. How you doing? As Ponderosa is in the white, Sweedenhouse in the black. These two must be some happy. Disappeared after Season 1. They actually faced off against the Butabis twice for the tag titles and lost both times. So hopefully they've learned from their mistakes and hopefully can capitalize here. As here we go. We're starting off with Joe Exotic and Ponderosa, and it's not smart to maybe turn your back to your opponent. Joe Exotic is going to take advantage. You got to think that these two have been training for wrestling in the off time. Joe, look at that. Look at a nice amateur takedown there. Fireman's carry. Nicely done. Fantastic. As here he goes, throws him into the corner. He's going after Sweedenhouse, but Sweedenhouse didn't have any of that shit against Joe. He's going to... what's Joe doing here? Ponderosa, whatever that was not going to let that happen. Looking for it. And there we go. Can't be wasting too much time. Get the King in there himself. King from Tekken. This man is a scary son of a bitch. Former world champion in multiple promotions. Big clothesline in the back of the head, straight to the pin. Not even a 1 count. This King going after Ponderosa. Big boot to the face. Again, Sweedenhouse. Ain't taking shit. Ponderosa with the flying tackle. Would you look at that? Here we go. We got King back to his feet. Whipping to his corner, trying to cut off the ring here, I would assume. Punches to the face, laying them in, and here we go. Joe Exotic back in the ring. Think maybe they have a little bit of control. Bring Joe back in. Look at that axe handle to the arm, and the jumping punch to the back of the head of Ponderosa. Sweetenhouse is going to make it in the ring in time. No, he did. King kicks him, drops him down. Crowd is some excited here. Dax there now. Ponderosa is getting beat down by Joe Exotic. Both men went to their back in their corners, thrown in the corner, drops his way out. Joe Exotic, look at the big clothesline. Really focusing on that neck and that back of the head area. But there we go. Ponderosa with the clothesline of his own and a big tackle. Throwing punches onto Joe Exotic. These men came out of nowhere. Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse at the Scraps pre-show to Oh My God Mania 2. Hogan must have been impressed with what he did with Cody Rhodes. Big shoulder tackle. And the Dusty Rhodes. Gave them, I guess, got them signed. A Sweedenhouse laying everything in, picking them right back up. And then Joe Exotic and King, I mean, just work all right as a tag team, but really haven't been able to capture gold. No one's been able to capture gold other than the Butabis. The Butabis, if they're not watching, they're out at the club trying to get pussed. That's all they talk about, all the time. Sweetenhouse getting pumped up for something here. Big splash. Drops him down on Joe Exotic. Doesn't sense that he's done here yet. But Joe, maybe he was done until he picked him up. Reverses. Throws him right back into the corner. Trying to get King back in. Yes, sirree. Joe feeling a little down and out. Needs to get King in here. King is clearly the muscle of these two. Look at that. Big back body drop and straight punches to the face. Driving them in. As we got here now. Big kick to the back. King there laying his stuff in onto Sweedenhouse. These guys, Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse. I mean, I don't even think the footage is up anymore, but Harry Potter did give Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse some sort of magic that made them buff guys when they faced off against the Butabis, and it ran off during the match, and they became really small and skinny. There's no footage of it online. Whipping to the ropes here. No, and drops him straight down. Going for the pin. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, and there it is. Ponderosa breaking it up. Joe trying to help out, but Ponderosa just tells him to sit the hell down. King, though, right back on the Sweedenhouse, with Sweedenhouse giving it right back. Looking to do... Oh, big scoop slam. Nicely done. Sweedenhouse, you don't think you'd expect this from these guys, especially a guy the size of King. Again, whip it to the corner. Ponderosa, don't know where he went. No, there he is. Maybe Joe took him out there. Put the boots. No, King coming in. What's going on? Ponderosa trying to get in. Sweedenhouse getting kicked in the back of the head by King. What much more do you need here? As King, this man is dominant by himself. I don't know if Joe's taking King under his wing, or is King taking Joe under his wing? Are they both going under each other's wings? Not too sure. But we're going for some serious superplex there from the top rope on the Sweedenhouse by King. Oh my goodness. What's King doing now? King's going to the top for what? Big splash. Wow. Nicely done. Tags in Joe. Senses that maybe Sweedenhouse might be done. Going straight for the pin. 1, 2. No. Ponderosa breaks that up. King trying to go straight for Ponderosa. Joe going for Sweedenhouse here. Whip into the roll. No, he runs into the ref. That's a shame. And then maybe that just gave Sweedenhouse enough time to recover. They were trading back and forth. Sweedenhouse throwing them all. Punches, forearms to the back. And then punches to the face. Driving his face into the mat here. Joe is probably the type of time where he's going to be looking to tag in King here. Oh, nice sidewalk slam. Drives him right into the mat. Cutting off the ring. Nicely done. Trying to keep him away from his partner. Sweedenhouse, big, another club to the back. These boys just love throwing each other in these clubs here. Whip into the corner. Sweedenhouse going to tag in Ponderosa. Yes, he is. Tosses him in. They're looking to do it. Got there. Big shoulder tackle. Nicely applied. And then a headbutt just to add on top of it. Why is Joe wrestling in sunglasses? I don't know. Can't question the man. Big right hand. King now desperate for that tag. Joe is probably desperate for it, but he's out on his feet. They run into each other. We've seen a lot of that tonight. People run into each other, whip into the ropes, run into each other. Both bounce off. Oh, and he just takes them down. Again, though, in his team's corner, which is what you need to do in these type of matches. Get the advantage. Why let him go near his partner? Make it longer for him. You want to be close to your partner just in case he starts doing stuff. What's Ponderosa looking for here? Who's he looking? He's looking to look at the strength. Look at it. He's got Joe. Joe's not a big guy, though. But, I mean, it's still impressive to hold somebody up like that. Nice suplex. Stalling suplex. Look at that, King. You can see her on the corner. Desperate. Just so desperate. Whip into the corner again. In comes Sweedenhouse. What's he looking for? Double punch to the gut. Oh, and just smushed the brains of Joe Exotic. And there's some pump. Big chest bump. These two here, look at this. King just has to sit and watch as Joe is just getting a beating from Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse. Whip into the neutral corner. Sweedenhouse not taking the same strategy as Ponderosa. So he's looking for another punch. What's he doing here? Oh, just tossing him across the ring. Joe back up to his feet. Not for long. Sweedenhouse to the middle rope. Oh, big elbow drop from the middle rope. Knocks off King. Is this the end of the line? 1, 2, 3. That's it. Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse get the victory over Joe Exotic and King from Tekken. The very last second hits the elbow in perfectly timed shoulder tackle to take out King off the ring apron. Gives enough time for the number 1 contenders for the tag team titles to take out the Tiger Kings. As we get these replays here in the shoulder tackle that led into the chest bump. Is that part of the spot here? Look at that. That was part of the replay. Okay. And there it is. That was the end of it. A perfectly timed shoulder tackle. Not enough time for King to get to his feet. Joe was done. You got to think if the boys, Ponderosa and Sweedenhouse, are some confident, or the Butabis watching tape, I feel at that point they might be so warped in their own head that they're so good they might not need to watch tape. But they should. These guys are looking good. Congratulations to them. They'll be looking fresh going in the Bash of the Beat Shop. We got Andre 3000 and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick's going to be scouting the matchup. This is his first really one-on-one since the Bizarro challenge. What's he got to say? All right. Oh, okay, Andre. I guess that works for Patrick. Patrick's going to be scouting this matchup here. It's coming up next. Andre the 3000 versus David Blaine, one-on-one matchup. Who is going to win Andre's first matchup as an official member on the ICCW roster before he goes on to Bash at the Beat Shop to face Patrick Mahomes for that internet title that he awarded him the title shot? That wasn't even part of the competition. And here he comes. Shaking his groove thing. Andre the 3000 went through a hell of a competition of 12 competitors. Debuted on NTA, one last atrocity for us here. Has wrestled before. Maybe that experience allowed him to take over the control of the competition. He beat the likes of B. Lake, El Fuego Dragon, Skippy Mazanin, the One Horseman, Vaseline Cream, Ray Disaperio, the Ultimate Lawyer, and others competition. I'm sure I'm definitely forgetting some people. I just can't remember them all. Tie My Shoe, the Herald, like, went through a grueling 12-week competition. Went on to the finale to have 3 matchups. Yeah, he had 3. Because Skippy, if you missed the Bizarro challenge, it was a triple threat at the start between Skippy, Lawyer, and Andre the 3000. Skippy won, went right to the finals. Andre had to face 3 times. And he did it. And now he's got to go up against a competitor that's been on the ICCW for a long time. Someone that's trying to get their footing back as a competitor in David Blaine, who, as we discussed, I mean, he wrestled your mom, got for the ICCW Piece of Trash Championship, couldn't get the job done. He beat Stormy at Oh My God Mania 2 to save his job. Still in this hardcore gimmick, trying to be entertaining, which was Michael Scott's ultimatum. You need to be entertaining, or else I'm going to fire you. Now, if that's Hogan's MO, I don't know, but David Blaine has gone with this, taking it to the extreme, coming out with a chainsaw. I guess what's more exciting than a chainsaw for a magician, really? Can't really think of much else. But David Blaine, this man is looking to get his only victory here so far this season. Is he's trying to find it. We're only 2 out. This is only the 2nd episode, though. I mean, David's got a long way to go. I mean, your mom is a tough competitor. Andre the 3000 is a giant. The dancing giant. And so, I mean, David Blaine, he's a thin guy. So, what do you expect? Andre looking serious as all heck. David Blaine getting the warm up in. Ref gives the points, and here we go. Patrick Mahomes told Andre that he is scouting. And scouting he shall say. Punch and kicks from Andre the 3000. David Blaine just absorbing all of this here right now. Look at that. Backbreaker over the knee of Andre. Whipping to the corner. Big splash by the big man. David Blaine, I mean, is this going to be David Blaine's year just facing all the big guys? Oh, look at that headbutt to the groin. Andre the 3000, okay. Quick and nimble. He's probably happy it's not a gimmick match, for crying out loud. Every one of his matches had to be some sort of gimmick on top of it, other than when he faced Skippy Mizanin in the finals of the Bizarro Challenge. As he just walks over David Blaine again. And picking him right back up. Is he going to whip him to the corner? No, he's not. He's going to turn him right around and headbutt him. Poor David Blaine. Poor guy. All he wanted last season was to get booked. And so far this season, he's sure as hell getting booked. Throws him down. You're looking for here another headbutt to the groin. Andre, relentless here. David Blaine might not have had enough time to recover from your momga. Kicks to the face. As Andre just, again, steps over him. Picking him right back up. Andre heads to David Blaine. Gotta think. You'd think the nerves of Andre are definitely getting butterflies, I would say. Getting that internet title shot on the first CPV of the Hogan era. As Andre looking for a tombstone pile driver. Dear Lord. Oh my God. And then dropping the elbow to the rope break. My goodness. Is David Blaine dead? That's a lot of weight on a man. Was it David Blaine being brought to the center of the ring by Andre 3000? Is this the end of it? 1, 2, 3. All right, someone better check on David Blaine because he might be dead after that elbow drop. The massive Andre the 3000. Look at this tombstone pile driver. He makes quick work of David Blaine here. There's that elbow. And then drags him to the middle of the ring. Middle of the ring to win. So, I mean, Patrick was scouting, but there wasn't much in the event of defense on that. What do you do when you finally get the advantage? And you look at that. As Andre the 3000. Very convincing victory over David Blaine. And there he's dancing. He's having a good time. It's a good day to be Andre. Let me tell you. Looking great and happy. And having some fun times. As he goes in for his internet title shot here at Bash the Beat Shop. Which should be in a few weeks. As there's Precious and that must be. Yeah, that's Buff Malley. And Precious is asking to get El Bandito. Like, they're not the same fucking person. Who are they trying to fucking... Precious is trying to deal with... I'm assuming Samoan bitch titties is your momga. It's not very nice. Buff says he'll be very ready, El Bandito Loco. I'm sure he has the inside scoop on that. And Precious just telling him to get the hell on the phone. Just call him. Yeah, you should definitely call him. I mean, who gives a shit? Who cares if you run on 6 hours sleep, Buff? Fuck up, you're the same person as El Bandito, basically. Fucking call. Yeah, call him. I don't mean, Precious like, I don't want to hear this nonsense. Just call him. You're my manager. Understand that? Well, coming up next, this is a hell of a main event. This could be a main event of a CPV. It's Oh My God, a Mania 2. As Zombie Shrek versus Dorf Liggleton. Dorf disappointed that he didn't get a matchup on Brawl. And Zombie Shrek has been looking to cause chaos in order to get his title shot back, or his title back. After losing at the AVGN, he's going after the new guys. I mean, who's newer than Dorf Liggleton? But Dorf Liggleton is no slouch. Dorf Liggleton's gone on to face many a greats at Jeremax. He's the last Jeremax champion. He's the only 3-time Jeremax champion. And Zombie Shrek is the longest reigning, and I'm not even counting like the fucking 12-year gap between episodes. But I mean, Zombie Shrek's the only guy to defend the title more than once and win. The only other person to do it was then Abyss, and then Abyss had to fucking get stripped. Zombie Shrek practically went an entire season winning that belt, won it at Matinee Massacre, and he kept it till Oh My God, a Mania 2. I mean, this man went through a hell of a lot. Lost his fucking girlfriend. Lost everything. Lost love. Lost friends. created a zombie army, which I don't think is going to be around no more. And here comes his opponent, Dorf Liggleton, returning to the CAW World after a number of years away after the Jeremax. Dorf Liggleton has returned to CAW under the ICCW banner, claiming to be the real world's champion, as we saw at NTA One Last Atrocity, interfered in a matchup after the Ultimate Lawyer faced off against Stink, making a statement. And now the man makes his debut on the Blue Show with his blue vest. His team still talks about fucking Brooke Hogan and deal with Hulk Hogan. So, I mean, when these two finally interact with each other, I feel like it's going to be explosive if it gets to that point. I mean, Hogan is so focused on his own shit, he might not even know that Dorf's on the roster. And he's going to know here tonight, as this main event is about to go down against two heavy main eventers in the CAW World. There he is, most title defenses of the CAW or ICCW World title versus the three-time Jeremax World Champion. Ding-a-ling-ding. Here we go. Both men to the center of the ring, feeling each other out, I'm going to say here. And there we go. Oh, no. Zombie went for a punch, and Dorf dodged it. And Dorf, with those right-hand jabs, kicks and punches here. And Zombie Shrek giving it back to Dorf. Here we go. I mean, Zombie Shrek, hell of a year he had. Hell of a year. Emotionally, god-awful. But he was able to come out with victories. And it just, the only thing at the end of the day that he had left was that world title. And that's what consumed him. And that's clearly what still consumes him. He's trying to take out the roster, as we saw on Brawl. He tacked Jewish after his matchup. Dorf Liggleton, like I've said multiple times, three-time Jeremax World Champion. The only man that won it 3 times there over there. I mean, this guy thinks he's the true world champion. And Zombie Shrek showing him, like, hey, or wants to show him that this is ICCW. I'm going to put you in your place, and you could possibly be a stepping stone for me to get my #1 contendership back up and get my title back. Because Hogan and Dorf do not like each other. That was made clear. The big circling clothesline by Dorf Liggleton. Or Zombie Shrek, I don't even know. I'm just so focused on the story that I'm not focused on the match. As Zombie Shrek throws Dorf into that corner. Shrek now, the punches just laying in. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Man can't just take 20 punches to the face and then a boot to the face. Holy jeez. I don't care how many Jeremax World titles you win. That's not healthy. Going for the pin. 1, 2, no. Nope. Dorf Liggleton, he's definitely not the type of guy that's going to go down that quick. Zombie Shrek giving it right back. Giving it right back. What's he looking to do here? Big scoop slam. Running and no, hits that leg drop. Click leg drop. Not like Hogan where he gets the elevation and jumps. But Dorf right back into it. Big clothesline by Dorf Liggleton. Another one. Dorf trying to make a point. Trying to keep Zombie Shrek down. Big karate kick. Going for this here. Is this the end? No. Zombie Shrek kicks out. It's only a 2. Oh, look. Another kick by Dorf Liggleton. Dorf again. Zombie Shrek can't even get a second to breathe. Dorf all over him. You got collar and elbow. Whip it to the ropes here. Oh, and they run into each other. Punches to the midsection all over the place. He's on the rope. Look at this. Look at the disrespect. Both these two guys. Clearly no respect. Zombie Shrek punching Dorf in the corner. Straight right and left hand. And Dorf just slapping Zombie Shrek in the face. What's he looking to do? Look at this strike. Holy God. Deadlift German suplex from the prone. Zombie Shrek. And then a drop kick to the head of a zombie. I'm not worried about concussions for a zombie, but it's definitely going to hurt. 2. No. Kicks out. Dorf, you haven't finished anything yet. And Zombie Shrek slow to get to his feet. Dorf should have just went back on Zombie Shrek. Oh, dear God. Choke slam to Dorf Liggleton. And now that submission. Very close to the ropes. I don't know how Dorf doesn't have the rope break. Maybe in too much pain, or that chokeslam maybe rattle his brain a little bit. Not too sure where he's at. As that's locked in. Is Dorf going to tap out here? Is Zombie Shrek going to tap out Dorf Liggleton? Is he going to tap out Dorf Liggleton? Will he? I guess not. Dorf works his way out of it. We got this, goes to the snapmare. Oh, and the disrespect running the bottom of his shoe across the face of the zombie. Up to the top rope here now. Oh, he went. Hey, no, that's not good. That's not good, Dorf. Shrek giving it right back. Whipping to the ropes. Back body drop. Straight to the center of the ring and right. Oh, I thought he was going for submission. He decided just to punch him in the face. That's a good plan too. Big leg drop by Shrek. Excuse me. What are you going here? He's throwing him. The ring apron drops him off there. Now both men on the outside. Driving the elbow into the chest plate. And then another leg drop to Dorf Liggleton. And both these men taking it back and forth, thrown into the steel steps. I mean, both main eventers on their own shows and their own times. Dorf Liggleton was all over Jeremax back when it was on and running. Zombie Shrek has always been in the scene in ICCW. As they throw him into the barricade here, into the crowd. I don't know if this is a count out going. No, he throws him right back. Doesn't want him running away. Not like Dorf would let him run away. But Zombie Shrek wants a piece. He's going right to the ring. And coming right back out. Dorf was a little dazed, confused. Back up and going right back into the ring. Zombie Shrek back in. A lot of punches from this man. But Dorf Liggleton can give punches back and enziguri. And then left hands throwing them into Zombie Shrek. And he's picking them right back up. What's he looking for here? He's going to whip him into the corner. Big running splash by Dorf Liggleton. And then giving them the right hands to the face. Now for the pin. This is the end of the line for Zombie Shrek. Is it? No. Zombie Shrek kicks out. Dorf Liggleton has not done enough yet to take out Zombie Shrek. Zombie Shrek has not done enough yet to take out Dorf Liggleton. What's he looking for here? Oh, Death Valley Driver. Is that the end of Zombie Shrek? 1, 2, 3, no! Zombie Shrek has been some hell of a matches. He's going to take a little bit more to take him out. That was a nice move there by Dorf Liggleton. There he is, those disrespectful slaps. Hitting the ropes. Drop kick to the stomach. The big boy stomach. A Zombie Shrek. Dorf Liggleton definitely in control here. More punches. Taking it to Zombie, but no, Zombie Shrek. Big headbutt. Nicely done. He's going for another chokeslam. Another chokeslam to Dorf Liggleton. Is he sensing the end here? Is he looking to do here? Sidewalk slam. Zombie Shrek getting his mojo going here now. Again, trying to throw those punches. Whip into the corner. Again, with his own disrespectful punches. We've seen that from both men here tonight. Dorf with the slaps. Zombie with the punches. Then again, just driving that foot into the face of the prone Dorf Liggleton. Run into each other. Punches. What do we got here? Picks him up. Oh, wow! That's a dangerous spot. Just throwing him into the turnbuckle there, head first. That was quite dangerous. My goodness. Zombie Shrek not too sure what to do. It doesn't sense a pinfall here yet. Hasn't gone for the Tombstone Piledriver signature. Back body drop instead. And again, right back to the punch to the face. Back body drop, punch to the face combination. Big leg drop. Dorf Liggleton was looking good earlier on in this matchup. Zombie Shrek now showing why he was the longest reigning champion and the most title defenses in the ICCW World Champion history. Again, driving the elbow down. Zombie Shrek beat 5 other men in the Termination Chamber. He beat Harry Potter. He beat Reba. He beat Bizarro Murphy. And he's the only guy, he beat Captain Murphy for the belt as well, as he's looking for Ogre School here. Taking him to Ogre School. Boom! Drives him down. Dorf. Liggleton. On his first night at ICCW. In the ring, might be suffering a loss. Zombie Shrek again. Another choke slam. Drives him down. Look at here, Zombie Shrek. He's some happy with what he's done, the pain he's caused to Dorf Liggleton. I tell you, if the shoe was on the other foot, Dorf would be doing the same thing. Looking at Dorf, bake back up there with the punches. Zombie Shrek, no, it's not enough. Zombie Shrek throwing Dorf to the outside of the ring. Going to taunt to but in the crowd, that's Jewish. What is going on here? If you remember on Brawl, Zombie Shrek attacked Jewish at the end of the match, saying he was going to end it. Zombie Shrek is pissed. The Jewish is just in the crowd, and Zombie Shrek looking to probably tell him to shut his mouth. What are you doing out here? See, like, he's pointing. He's like, you got a death wish, son? Jewish, I can't believe what the hell's going on. But Dorf, it's given Dorf enough time to get back to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Hits the ropes. Cantaloupe kick. Cantaloupe kick to the former world champion. Dorf Liggleton. Is he drawing him to the center of the ring? Is this the end of the line? Is he going to beat Zombie Shrek right here, right now with the distraction caused by Jewish? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Dorf Liggleton has just beat Zombie Shrek, the former world champion, with a little help from Jewish on the outside. Wow! Dorf Liggleton with the victory over the most dominant competitor in ICCW history. What more could he ask for right now? What a way to debut! You know Zombie Shrek's gonna be pissed. I mean, he thought he probably was done with Jewish after he attacked him on Brawl, because I don't think his focus was just on Jewish. It's clearly on all the new signees. That probably include anybody else that was newly signed. We've seen a lot of new signees the past 2 days. But that cantaloupe kick ends it. Wow. Wow. Dorf Liggleton comes in with the victory. Holy shit. That is huge. And Zombie Shrek, he's going after Jewish. What's Jewish got to say? Yeah, you mess in his match, and now he messes in yours. Okay. Well, he didn't cause you to lose, but... Oh my God. I think Jewish thought they were even, but Shrek says that he's fucking dead. That is not good. You saw what happened when Zombie Shrek made his focus on one person. Jewish might have just signed his death warrant. Oh my God. Taking him through the crowd. Just beating him down. Zombie Shrek is pissed off at Jewish. Oh my God. Jewish is not a man to back down from a challenge or back down from a man. But this might be the one man, the one zombie that he might want to stay away from. But it might be a little too late now. Claiming that he's fucking dead. That running front flip clothesline thing that he does. Wow. Congratulations to Dorf Liggleton. You better feel sympathy for Jewish here now. But Jewish, no. Gets out of the way. Gets out of the way. No. Jewish trying to fight back. Zombie Shrek has clearly found a new wind, as he is just fucking throwing Jewish all over this arena. Oh, man. Leg drop. Poor Jewish. This is going to be a night that he's going to wish to forget. He's going to go driving him down. Big power bomb. Oh, dear God. And he's not done. He is not done. There's the tombstone he was looking for earlier. Oh, my God. Jewish is laid down for Zombie Shrek. And we're out back, and there's Hogan and Omega. Omega demanding a match against Dwight at Bash at the Beach Shop. I'm sure he is some pissed how Brawl ended. He was supposed to face fucking insurance policy and got DQ'd on purpose for Dwight to put him through a table. And Hogan grants it. There we go. Omega versus Dwight Schrute. A match at the beach shop. And Omega asking, what about AVGN and Murphy? Because clearly that wasn't the plan. Hogan told him Murphy should have lost. The wheels are in motion. What? How are the wheels in motion? Tell me how. But Omega, he's got his matchup against Dwight Schrute. And oh no! Oh no! That's Bonesaw! He's attacking Captain Murphy! Is this what he meant by the wheels are already in motion? Captain Murphy trying to fight back, but Bonesaw's not letting that happen! Oh dear God! Suplex onto the concrete, and Murphy wasn't even booked tonight, maybe found out and was trying to leave in his car! Oh my God, he's being jumped by Hogan's goons! Bonesaw McGraw! And that's not all! AVGN's being attacked by his opponent here tonight! Fucking... What's his fucking face? Randy the Ram Robinson! Hogan is so hell-bent on getting the match he wants, he's trying to take out the competitors for his own goddamn main event, for his own CPV, for his own goddamn beat shop! What the fuck? He's jumping his champion! He sent someone to jump his own champion! That's the end of our show again. This is not going to go well. You better tune in to Brawl, because this is going to be some insane shit. Bye-bye. Have a good night. We'll see you on Brawl or Slapdown or Scraps.